Hey there, Virgo. Thank you for tuning in and welcome to your tarot card reading for February 2024. These cards take a little bit longer to shuffle because of their size. At the end of this reading, I'm going to close off with some guiding messages, and for those of you who are particularly interested in knowing about romantic connection, I will be doing a bonus mini love reading. So feel free to take with you whatever messages resonate and leave behind for others whatever does not. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just readjust these cards. Okay, so here, your current self, we have the Queen of Wands. The potential for your future self, you have here the Two of Cups. Your ambition, you have the Strength card. Your environment, you have Two of Swords. What's been impacting your love life? Three of Swords. What comes up for you in love? Seven of Wands. In terms of your career, what's been impacting you, you have the Magician. And what comes up for you in career, you have the High Priestess. What is key to how this month goes? In the middle, you have the Seven of Swords. So for some of you, that is it is considered the liar, stealer, cheater card. Doesn't necessarily mean that's happening, but it is a sense of perhaps you kind of tiptoeing around a situation, or kind of feeling the need to kind of assess something without other people really being aware or sharing that information. Perhaps it could do with your love life, with the Three of Swords having impacted it. Maybe there is some kind of disappointment with an argument that has taken place in your relationship, or some kind of, some disappointment. Maybe you had expectations that were clear and weren't met, or maybe there were expectations that weren't met that were unclear in the first place. It also could have to do with your career path, considering what's been impacting your career path. You have the Magician, so definitely a sense of confidence, knowing that you have the skills and talents to work your magic and manifest what you want into reality. Definitely the ability to do what you want to do, in a way that is impactful and effective. And here, what comes up for you this month is a sense of, with the High Priestess, trusting your intuition, but also there are things that may need to be kept hidden and revealed it at the right time or at a later time. So to some degree, it could be, you are part of keeping a certain planning in terms of your career secret, or tiptoeing around, whatever is not yet revealed, kind of just wondering if something is amiss. But in terms of your current self with the Queen of Wands, it seems like you've really been social. You've been really feeling like you're in a powerful position. You are kind of trusting yourself and your connections with the universe. And you're not necessarily someone who needs to share everything, to reveal everything about yourself. There's a little bit of mystery that, you have about you, and it's possibly part of your appeal. In terms of your ambitions with this strength card, it could be, for some of you, there is a focus on getting stronger, healthier, physical, mental, emotional strength, spiritual strength. For others of you, it's, making sure that you are kind of following your passion and being more kind of courageous and standing up for, what you want and what you believe in, which is the Seven of Wands here. It's definitely standing your ground, standing up for what you believe in. And that's what's going to be coming up for you in terms of your love life. So for those of you who have been dating someone or in a relationship and there's some kind of disappointment or argument, there is, how you kind of go about holding your position, advocating your position, and possibly like negotiating your position. And with this strength card here, it's also a reminder that brute force isn't always needed to get your point across. Gentle guidance, and also kind of being flexible as well is part of that strength. So for those of you who are in dating or in a relationship, it could be that there is a situation where you can kind of, really stand firm or compromise, negotiate things. In terms of those that are single and just, have been disappointed by, what's been coming in for you in terms of love, it's, going to be you kind of deciding, are you going to change your standards? Are you going to, kind of keep the standards you have, or are you going to open the door to more? And that's really, again, for you to figure out what is it that you truly want because it's best for you, or things that maybe like, just superficial. With the strength card, there is that potential for ego to come in and kind of override things. In terms of your environment with the Two of Swords, it seems that those around you, there's a sense of like indecision going on with them. So if this has to do with your love life being the Three of Swords, considering the Three of Swords comes after the Two of Swords, it could be that someone that you're dating or potential for dating, you feel like they are just, not making a decision, and that decision might be something that is, you feel is intentional. Maybe they don't want to make a decision. Maybe, you're allowing them to kind of figure things out on their own and kind of tiptoeing around that situation. But to me, if the Seven of Swords has to do with your love life, it's almost as if facing things head on and kind of dealing with that and tactfully advocating your position is the way to go. Kind of, having the courage to face things, because the potential for your future self is the Two of Cups. And that's really, being good with yourself and being good with someone else, being on the same page, having a partnership and a unity, and really kind of taking their perspective into consideration. And, still you can, be the one in charge. You can have that power, but finding a middle ground, that seems that to be a potential there. And if the Seven of Swords kind of has to do with your career path, and the Two of Swords dealing with people that are involved in your career path, whether it's colleagues, coworkers, and them really unsure of things and not making decisions. It's almost as if you are protected in that. And there may be some things that you need to keep close to your chest as well. And when the time is right, share those things with others. And it's almost like you will know when the time is right for sharing that information. So I'm going to close off this reading with some guiding messages for the month, and then I will get into the bonus love reading. Okay, so Virgo, let's see what we have for you. You have obsession, focusing too much on one situation, the need to take a step back. Okay, so it could be maybe with the Seven of Wands, kind of taking a step back and saying, is this a position that you still want to hold, or have you been kind of focusing too much on a particular issue? And in terms of what else we have here, we have hen, maternal approach. So here, this hen is kind of like this Queen of Wands energy, which is basically very protective of those that, she cares about, but also someone who is passionate and can protect herself and those that she cares about, but also almost, I want to say, like, picks the right battles, knows what to invest time in wisely. So let's get into this bonus love reading. I'm going to be drawing 3 cards to represent what you bring to the connection, what your person brings to the connection, and your combined energies here. Okay, so let's see what we have for you, Virgo. For you, you bring the Lover's card to this connection. So definitely this Two of Cups energy, or desire to really be your true self and connect with this other person in their true self, and looking at a true partnership and unity that's long lasting. Let's see about them. They have the Three of Pentacles, so they bring in this kind of desire to build the connection between the two of you, and really kind of you helping them to see their own worth, their own value, like helping them to recognize the parts of themselves that they're good at that really add to this connection. So let's see the joint energy. You have here the Emperor. So this is a card of stability, power, and authority. This is kind of a good card for long-term connections. I would say, though, there is, again, the concern of ego and maybe a little bit of who has the power might be part of this connection. You've got the Queen of Wands, this fiery energy, with the Strength card, this Leo fiery energy, and this Empress, which is the Emperor, which is the sign of Aries, which is another fiery energy. And then also the Seven of Wands here, which is the fiery energy. So I would say in terms of there's a lot of passion even in your connection, but there might need to be more of a discussion about the practicalities of where things are going, almost like logistically how this connection is advancing and who is going to be kind of stepping up, and like certain expectations that each of you have going forward. So Virgo, I hope that this reading provides a helpful perspective of your month. We'll see you next time. Take care.